Luann de Lesseps reveals she relapsed on watermelon martinis, rose and a six-pack of beer. Luann de Lesseps, the scandal-prone Real Housewife of New York City who was convicted of drunkenly assaulting a police officer last year, has described in detail how she relapsed in July after being sued by her ex-husband and kids. The reality TV star appeared on Megyn Kelly Today on Tuesday where she described diving back into drinking on a summer night at her home in Sag Harbor after she read that her ex, Count Alexander de Lesseps, had launched legal action to stop her from selling the house to buy a home in upstate New York. "I was devastated and I lost it. I had a girlfriend with me and she goes, 'I love making watermelon martinis.' I said, 'I'm in.' I used to drink those at Bungalow 8 and loved them. So I had 2 or 3 of those and then I had 2 bottles of rose by myself and then I probably had a 6-pack of beer. I can't even tell you. I was dancing in my kitchen with a bikini on and a Panama hat," she said as the studio audience gasped. Earlier, she suggested that she may be allergic to alcohol. "At this point I feel like I'm almost allergic to alcohol. I can't be like normal people and have a glass or 2 of wine. I'll drink the whole bottle and then look for more. I'm not wired in that way. It doesn't work for me," she said. Luann had wanted to sell her home in Sag Harbor to buy what she describes as a large property in the Catskills where she was planning on installing a tennis court. Her ex-husband, her first, stopped it because she bought the home with the money from her divorce settlement and was intended to benefit her children as much as her. They said that selling it to buy the other home was as good as her depriving the children of the home their father technically provided for them in the divorce. Luann saw it differently. She wanted to buy the house to give herself more privacy and a fresh start. "I wanted to change my life. I found a home upstate in New York. I have this home in the Hamptons and I wanted to sell it to get the property up there and the children weren't happy about that. I understand. I felt I needed the change for more privacy but the kids weren't happy and the ex-husband came to visit and he decided to sue me," she said. She then decided to take something smaller and keep the Hamptons house for her kids, she said, smiling, "because I love them." At the time of taping her interview, Luann was 10 days sober. She re-entered a rehabilitation program after the relapse and missed the infamous Real Housewives reunion show as a result. There was no mention of her co-star Bethany Frankel's late boyfriend Dennis Shields who was found dead at his Trump Tower home last Friday. But Luann thanked Bethany for supporting her in her sobriety. "Bethany took care of me. She swooped in and handled the network," she said. She is still at odds with co-star Dorinda Medley. "Dorinda and I are still not cool. I love Dorinda but there are some issues to be addressed and I hope that we're going to turn that relationship around because I've known her for a long time," she said. Luann was married to Count Alexander de Lesseps between 1993 and 2009. In 2016, she married New York City bachelor Tom D'Agostino. They separated months later.